Every time I remember her, I still felt a loss, even after many years that she had passed. I sat down one day and I put a catalog of proverbial sayings that sank into me from that time on and has stayed with me till now. Personal responsibility was a continuous advocate. A child that depends on his father's inheritance has offered himself over to poverty. She will say to me, a child that does not know how to sit down will never become a master tomorrow. Sit on your job. The city has not sent you on an errand. Why are you running around? It's so important for parents to accept the responsibility of passing on quality instructions that will help these children live on with them. By my grandmother's instructions, I don't know how to go to anywhere in this city today, apart from the airport and the toll gate. Anywhere, because I wasn't privileged to be going about. My grandmother would say, has the city sent you on an errand? Has the town sent you? Where are you going? Ntio Joko, Kode Joga, sit down. Only those who sit down on their job become masters of their job. Stop looking for relations. Engage your hands. And as you produce results, your relations will look for you. She was driving that into me from primary school. She was driving that into me high-level lessons. To the point that I remember 1979, I told my late father, I said, whatever pertains to me when you die, give it to other people. He said, why? I said, I won't need it. The lessons of my grandmother kept ringing. You don't live your life depending on what somebody has done. Do something that somebody else can depend on. May your children have things to refer to tomorrow. My grandmother taught me the art of tithing in a very humorous way. Every Sunday morning she packs her tithe and everything and was on her way to church. And one day I said, what is this money you carry to church every Sunday? He said, that is God's portion that makes the remainder meaningful. Say with me, God's portion. God's portion that made the remainder meaningful. Before I knew the Bible, I understood tithing. And my grandmother was a well-to-do woman. She owed nobody in her lifetime. She had more than enough to look after her children and her children's children. A child that is not instructed is bound to be destroyed. No assumptions. Let's get back to it. There are too many spoiled children today, even in the body of Christ. No assumptions. Let's get back to it. When you see your male child putting earring, call him, I will cut your ear now. I will cut your ear now. Don't see him dressed half naked. I say, it is today's world, though. This is new generation. That will lead to degeneration of the family. New generation what? Sit down, my friend. You move our nature, deal with you squarely. That's life. If you want your child to become a high flyer, package quality instructions in raising them. Stop engaging in discussions. Enforce instructions. Enforce what? Enforce instructions. And not only enforce instructions, demonstrate by example that is how to live. A child you don't allow to weep today will make you weep tomorrow. So let him weep now. So when he's grown up, he will not make you weep. The weeping of a child is acceptable, but when an adult starts weeping, in my place they say the weeping or the weeping of an adult is what scatters the town. When you find an adult man say who, then people will not be asking what is happening. They start taking to their heels and running. Something must be going on. Let your child weep today. It will make you laugh tomorrow. If you don't let him weep today, the two of you will be weeping tomorrow. So weep, child. Weep quickly. Weep now. You can't do this here. And I'm sure you would like to also know that my grandmother never caned me once. She instructed me all the time. Caning is not what makes it happen. It is instructions of love that makes it happen. If you don't do it on time, cane will not help you tomorrow. So do it now. My Bible says, take fast hold of instructions. Proverbs chapter 4 verse 13. Let her not depart from thee. Keep her, for she is thy life. So instructions is what determines the quality of life that we live. Take fast hold of instructions. Let her not depart from thee. Keep her, for she is thy life. May we all receive grace today to communicate quality instructions to our children so they can give us the rest that we desire tomorrow. So they can give us the rest that we desire tomorrow. One day, Dr. Mike Murdoch and myself were discussing on the kind of instructions I received from my grandmother. And he said to me, can we sit together and write something on this great woman? And so we've been trying to put some things together. May your children have what to write about you tomorrow. May you not just be a Father Christmas that's giving them things, but not giving them life. Just giving them things. Okay, what do you want? A pair of suits? Get two. I have money. If children are properly brought up, they won't be involved in exam malpractice. But in a situation where parents are helping to look for exam papers to buy for their children, what a shame. One of our students came in here, one of our candidates came for an interview, and he had aggregate 6. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 in 6 places. Now, to define a term, just one ordinary term in an interview, she couldn't. And he said, what about? He said, well, I did the exam in a special center. You know the meaning? And special center organized for her by the parent. What a shame. My prayer is that no one here will be part of the destruction of the destiny of their children. Please allow them to grow. Help them to grow. Be part of their development. You will have joy tomorrow. May the Lord grant each of us an understanding.
I trust you were blessed by that video. Emeka Anslem Inspirational Channel is committed to satisfying the spiritual hunger of believers all around the world. So if you were blessed by that video, please share with someone and don't forget to subscribe. God bless you.